you just got to be careful when you behind enemy lines and when you fucking around with these, you know what I'm saying, fuck niggas
Your
out here.
fat ass, you ain't done. You stood your fat ass back, man. Your scary ass. Your big fat scary ass stood back, bitch. I'm looking good now from this angle. That bitch got back, man. He tried to. Oh, they kicking the shit out that security. They fucking his fat ass up. Watch this shit again, dog. That fat bitch got on khaki green or something. Look at him with his stinking breath ass all in a nigga face with that doodle ass breath. I'm glad they smacked the shit out your bitch ass. This bitch ass out there in the crowd like he run the city. Man, you ain't. This fat ass ain't throwing no blows.
Hey, D Nice now. Hey. Take it easy now. Take it easy now. Hey man, I'm just telling my story, man. You know, that's my truth, and I'm gonna live with it. But see, the problem is with this situation is nobody don't gotta go to Canada for real. But you know, a place that everybody go, Miami. Everybody go to Miami, and Drake inserting himself in that situation by liking the picture. You know, he made a little video saying, saying something about Happy Canada Day or whatever he said. That wasn't really a smart move because it can be years down the line. And them folks ain't gonna forget, man. Them folks ain't gonna forget. And yeah, so I don't want that, no violence to happen to any one of these guys. But Drake shouldn't have really kind of said anything about it. He should have said that he don't condone any of the bullshit. But by liking the picture and by adding to the fire, by making his own little video, I think this
before African woman, you're the one I adore. Happy Canada Day. See, I'm rapping today. Happy Canada Day to everybody. Cheers, man. Cheers to the whole country. Our day today. Sun's out. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like never before.
Yeah, so he ain't really got nothing to do with it. He should have speaked up though and let them folks know that he ain't got nothing to do with it, because that shit ain't gonna do nothing but cause extra problems that them boys don't really want, bro. And I ain't gonna play this whole video from Uncle Luke, but Uncle Luke definitely spoke on this situation, and he was right.
This whole fighting, my boy Ross and his guys in Canada, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. That don't happen. That don't supposed to happen. And what's more unacceptable is when Mr. Drake liked the post. That also is unacceptable. I expect more out of Mr. Drake. When there's violence, you don't condone it. You should be bigger than that. Mr. Drake, you should be bigger than that. When there's violence, you don't condone that. You don't like no posters and all that, because here's what happens. There's always a backlash of it all. Here's what happens when now you've inserted yourself, even if you were not involved. Half of the country think you set the man up. They book a show in Canada and you send your goon. This whole
Unacceptable. Word to Uncle Luke, man. Unacceptable, and you know, he said more than that. The video is pretty extensive. Basically letting them folks know that, you know, now you may end up having to go to Miami, and you know, the folks that really took the beat down, they're not gonna forget. The folks that got beat up, know what I'm saying, whether they with Ross or not.
Shit works out because again, look, I had the same conversation with Biggie and Pop. I'm probably one of the only few niggas that could talk to them. With that or none of that, you feel me? Because y'all can play the little games when you're talking on this social media shit, and you're doing your little texting and you're tweeting and you're talking and all the however y'all say whatever y'all want to say about each other. You can do that on here. But when you go to putting hands on people, that's when the shit go to a whole nother level. When you go putting hands on people, that go to a whole nother level. So people didn't have to put hands on you. And then they can have a conversation about it. You gotta be the bigger person than that. Y'all on here doing all this. Sticks and stones may hurt my bones. Word would never hurt me. Ain't nobody put no hands on nobody but until now. See, all these dudes gonna get on here and they gonna talk that sucker shit and all that, and they gonna think this is a game. This is not a game. Because you put your hands on your homeboys put their hands on, they did not put their hands on Ross. They put their hands on Sam and them other people who are with Ross. The rapper never gets hands put on them. It's the other people, and then it's the other people that really be about their life. It be the other people who be with the rapper who really on that shit. The rapper just takes these other people who be with them because they're in them streets every day, and they take them with them to get them out of the streets to try to save their lives. But then now when you go to put your hands on them dudes, them dudes about their life. They ain't with the sucker shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm putting you up on game now. You ain't never seen no rapper with no bunch of valedictorian scholars, and all that. What we do is we take our dogs, dudes who we came up with, and we try to show them a better life. We take them around the world. We put them on the plane. We fly them over here. You come on, man, cause I already know you hard in them streets. Let me show you something different. Let me put you on game. Let me get you in this business some kind of way so you can change your life. But then now when you put that street shit on one of these streets, dude, in this rap game, bruh, the kid who was laying down on the ground, I'm gonna just leave that like that. So it ain't the rapper. It's not the rapper. The rapper never gets touched. The rapper never gets touched. He gets backed up. He may get a little push or shove, but then it's the guys around. And then what ends up happening is, you condone it? No, you don't want to do that. You got to be smarter than that. You got to be like, hey, look here, man, I don't condone no violence. Let me get on the phone. Hey, man, look here, man. Look, man, I ain't with them people. Now, if you with them people now, then you go tweet, yeah, good job. And then you gotta deal with the consequences that come behind that. It ain't gonna be the rapper that touch you, it's gonna be the people who are around you. And for all you other guys who think this is a joke, everybody else who think it's a joke, it's not a joke, boss. And I expect more out of my elder rappers. Everything ain't funny. Everything ain't joke business. Everything ain't joke business. I expect guys who've been in the game for a long time. This is not the time. When people go to putting hands on people, this is not the time to joke. This ain't no fucking joke, bruh. This is not the time to joke, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't joke. And then when you invoke 305 in that you don't want to do. This one thing about it, we got a whole bunch of people down here that I said a long time ago. We got a whole bunch of people down here that I said a long time ago, y'all need to check these people at the door. But then obviously we had a lot of groupie ass people around here start bringing these dudes around here and allowing them to just come run up and down here. But they running around on South Beach. Let me just let y'all know that right now. That's South Beach. The door could close for all you motherfuckers real quick. The door could close for everybody. Don't invoke 305 in your jokes about that situation because you invoke a whole situation. So play your little games with your words. If you want to do wordplay with Ross and anybody else, do your little wordplay with all that, but don't say, keep 305 out your mouth. I'm just telling you right now because this shit is, everybody has a part of their city where people really bleed this shit. Everybody has a part of their city. I don't care whether you're from Raleigh, North Carolina, you could be from Fayetteville, you could be from Brooklyn, you could be from the Bronx, you could be from Inglewood, you got people everywhere that bleed this shit. They ain't really with the Hollywoodness. I'm telling you right now.
Facts.
It's a lot of people don't play like that. So when you're doing your little games with your rappers and you're running off at the mile and you're joking them and all that, don't joke my city. I'm telling you that right now. Just don't joke the city, boss. Don't joke the city. We ain't no jokes. That shit you see, we are not South Beach. What you see over there on South Beach, that's them over there. People down here bleed this shit. Don't joke the city. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. But for the most part, people, as an elder statesman that has seen two of my good friends, Biggie and Pac, die senselessly, and it wasn't by them pulling the trigger on them, each other, it was the people that surround them. I would hope that you two gentlemen get your shit together. Mr. Drake and Mr. Ross, because I don't want this to end like that. It shouldn't end like that. I'm going to be the elder statesman of it all. You don't want that. I'll leave it like that. Y'all can cut this motherfucker up however y'all want to cut it up, but I said it and I stand firm on it. Y'all have a nice night.
Word to Uncle Luke, man. Yeah, D-Nice, I didn't know you was a Luke dancer. Nah, I'm just joking, though, I'm saying. But yeah, man, I'm from Liberty City, man. Yes, sir. Brown Sub, Liberty City, man. That's the crib. Also, you know, as a kid, I came up under Uncle Luke, you know, knew all the dance routines and all that good shit, man. And he definitely is one of the pioneers in his music game. And he definitely was speaking of real. Because, you know, everybody love to come to Miami. And you don't want to have no problems in Miami. And the thing about it is Drake basically inserted himself into a situation that folks gonna want to see about years from now. You know, somebody, DJ Sneak cousin or some shit, gonna have a problem with it. Or, you know, the Bodyguard brother or something, you know. And that goes for 50 Cent, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's like he said, don't joke the city, because we ain't no jokes. So, you just let that just be, if you know, you know. My boy say Crunchy Black was one you didn't want to play with. Yeah, Country Black probably do one of them dances on him. Do one of them stomp dances on him. But yeah, man, we'll just keep it moving right along, man. That was like the main topic of part 2. But it was folks trying to fight all over the place, man. This boy Ray J. Oh, okay, say that's how I got my start in the music industry. Oh, all right, all right. Yeah, man. Uncle Luke shows were the best shows too. Like, man, talking about no matter where he took his girls, he took the strip club to, if he had a show at the church, then next thing you know, the deacon, you know what I'm saying, getting a lap dance. Bad jokes, man. Ain't no show like the Uncle Luke show, though. I'm going to tell you that straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? From the crib all the way to, you know what I'm saying, to Duval County, man. I done seen a whole lot. I was just sharing my truth and my part of the story. Yeah, the artist isn't the one that usually gets touched, ain't the one that usually do the fighting. It be the entourage, man. And the entourage is going to want their get back. So I hope that Drake have enough sense to make a video or make a post and say, hey, man, I don't condone any of that. I ain't had nothing to do with them folks. Them folks acted on their own accord. And just because you playing some music or whatever and you behind enemy lines, don't get beat down over playing some music, man. You got to be smarter than that. So Ross shouldn't have antagonized them boys either. But let's just be smarter than that, folks. But don't do like these guys